Hi there. Just give me a few minutes. Let's give the others a few minutes to join. So, today we are going to see about blogs, how to write blogs. I also have something uh, plan for creating blogs. So, if you seriously want to take blogging as a career, I have something, a very good gift, bonus gift for you guys. So just a minute or so, and then we'll start. Sufyan, if you can please message Ames and ask him also to join, and ask him to message Tina. So she also, I don't know if she's seen the link or not. Quickly, Sufyan, please go ahead and inform Ames to join and ask him to inform Tina. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about how to write effectively, how to write like a professional. How do people write? We will be looking at uh, some work, and we will also see how we can learn to. Okay, if that's the case, you please share the link to them, and later I will add them into the group. Right. So most of you, I don't know how many of you are at the drop of a hat, you feel like writing comes to you naturally. Even to those who feel that coming writing comes to them naturally, even to them they will immensely benefit from this session, because I'll be teaching you stuff which most, or I can say all writers they follow, all established writers they follow. Initially we have to use the rules, later on you internalize it, and then you don't need to, like cycling. At one point of time, cycling, you learned it, but today you don't have to think about cycling. A cycle is there, you just get onto it and you ride. So that's how writing also should be the case, and I'll try to ensure that you get to some intermediate level in this course. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. All right, I have some images as usual. I have some images and very little text. So, as you can see over here, the person is falling, and there is something that is stuck in his leg, right? The person is falling, and the person is falling. We use the word because in English, or we can use since, or we can use as. So, whatever word you use, it all means the why. Now, I want you to quickly think in your mind, what does why say? Why is actually giving you the reason. So anything you write, you may have to give reasons to it. I will say, buy an iPhone. In a blog, the way they write is, they say 5 reasons to buy an iPhone. So they will not say buy an iPhone. What is very impressive? This is what converting features into benefits is in blog terminology. So you will say, instead of saying buy an iPhone, if I write in a blog saying buy an iPhone, it'll look like I am advertising. I am telling you to buy. But if I say 5 reasons to buy an iPhone, now your focus is moved from thinking that he's selling something to me to he's giving me some reasons why iPhone should be bought. That is the difference between selling and helping to buy. Now, all of us would have gone to for shopping one or the other time, either to buy for ourselves, or friends might have taken us to help them buy. Why, if you're going for a festival shopping or a marriage is there, you're going for shopping, why do you take with you your aunt, your sister, or your friend, your neighbor, someone you feel that they know fashion, they know about clothes very well? You take them along with you. Reason is because you trust them. That's the main reason. If you go to a shop and the shopkeeper is saying, ma'am or sir, buy this color, it's very nice, you may think, oh, is it some dead stock? Does this color not sell? Why is he trying to sell this color to me? Is he getting more commission? All these thoughts come to your mind because here we are feeling that he's selling something to us. But the same thing, if your friend says, buy that color, it'll look nice on you, will you instantly try to accept that suggestion? Because here they are helping us to buy. So, similarly, in your blog, whenever you write titles, instead of saying buy an iPhone, if you use the why concept, you say 5 reasons to buy an iPhone. You might be doing affiliate marketing. You are actually helping Apple to sell their product. But here you are sounding like that friend who comes with you to help you buy. So they will, that's the reason the first time when I showed you, 80% of the people, they trust the suggestions given by bloggers because they feel that they are our friends. Anything they want to make a purchase, make a decision, they have come to your website to get that advice. They are their neighbor or friend or family who they take for shopping. So before going for shopping, they are using you as that friend to help them make a decision. So the first thing is why. So as I told you, you can say 5 reasons why you should not sign up. 5 reasons you should sign up for this course. Now, if I'm trying to sell this course, I can mention 5 reasons for you to sign up for this course. So now I'm directly not selling something. Actually, I'm selling, but it will not be perceived like that. It will not be believed like that. People will say, okay, he's telling us what are the reasons, and he's leaving to us to decide. So, like for example, if you go to a shopping mall or you go to a shop, previously wherever you go, a salesman will be asking, yes, may I help you? What do you want to buy? So sometimes you want to go around the store, look for things on your own, decide, and then go to make the bill. In case if you have any doubt, at that time you'll call the salesperson and you will clarify your doubt. You want them to leave you on your own. That's why this supermarket concept came into existence. That's why even if you go to lifestyle stores like that, you will not find a salesman following you everywhere and everywhere. They leave you on your own. If you've come there, maybe you've come to just hang around or just see certain things or to know what we are selling, or you might be a serious buyer. So they are not, they're leaving you on your own. So once you see you like something, if you have a doubt, you ask them, or do you have, I don't, this size is not fitting me. Do you have a bigger size or smaller size? So then the salesman uh, interrupts your buying, meets you, helps you. All right. So similarly, here if I say 5 reasons why you should sign up for my course. So I am giving the reasons, you are exploring the reasons, and then I'm leaving to you to take a decision. Okay? Now let's move on. Now the second thing, where? Now in the image you can see the child with a binocular looking somewhere. Where? Okay? So this is pertaining to any answers? You can answer directly to yourself. Place, right? Where is related to a place. So you will find a lot of blogs with titles saying, where should you go for your next holiday? Or where can you find the latest jacket? So these are, see, blog invariably, it's a good practice to use questions, because questions have that ability to make the reader think. When a person thinks, person feels intrigued. That means you get a sense of suspense. You want to know the answer. If somebody says, hey, do you know he bought a new car? Do you know he bought a new car? So immediately you feel tempted to ask, which one? How's it? So the questions develop in your mind. So that inquisitiveness is what you need to create in your reader's mind, because you want your reader to read. You want, because your blog will sell when readers read your blog, right? People will come spend time on your website, they read, they like it, they subscribe, they leave comments. So for that to happen, they have to feel there is something I can learn from it. So where is talking about place. Where are you heading to? If you're talking about career options, or where do you think you want to be in 5 years now? It's a very popular questions asked in interviews. In interviews, every organization will ask HR. It's a standard HR question where they'll say, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?" So this is to, for them to know, are you ambitious? What are your future plans? If we hire you, do you have a goal that you will pursue? If you have a goal, you will work hard for it and company will benefit from it. And if your goals are different from the company's goals, then you're not the kind of right match for the company. All right. So the second thing is where. Third thing, how. Now by now you have got to know. Now in this you can see a child fetching water from the well. Now what how has to do with that, you may ask. Over here I'm also teaching you the technique how to make your concepts explained using images, because a picture is worth 1,000 words. It's like 1,000 words you're giving to the other person. Every image has got a story. Okay. Now how am I connecting this image to how? What is the boy after? The boy is after getting water. So now, are you using a how question to know? How is he getting the water? So he is using a pulley. That is a method. Okay. How questions are, whenever you want to talk about any method, you will use a how question. You'll say, um, how is um, how are samosas made? So if you're writing a food blog, you're writing about recipes, you're writing about, so how do you make soft jalebis or soft gulab jamuns? So here you're using the how aspect of it. Okay. So I am teaching you two things, guys. Over here I'm trying to teach you two things. Let me make it clear. Number one is, on one side I'm teaching you how to think the topics to write blogs by using these W's. Okay, that's one thing. Second thing is, how do you write the titles? That is also titles or subtitles using these W's. Third thing is, I'm teaching you how inside the paragraphs you will write the blog. I'll come to that part as we move ahead. I will literally show you these literary resources which I'm using. I will actually use some blogs and I will show you that this is what they have done. Whatever theory I'm telling you, I will show you that applied in practice. And in the end of this session, I will show you how to write effectively using the 7 W's and a H. My language, my writing skyrocketed when I learned this technique. It's so damn simple, so damn effective every single time I use it. So I don't see a reason why you will not benefit from it. All right? So let's move on. Okay. Now you can see two images. For a change, you can see two images, right? On the top, there is a relay race happening. This man is giving the stick. I'm forgetting the name for it. I'm sorry for that. You can look for it and leave a comment. What is it called? You can do research and leave the comment on the channel. I'll appreciate that. It's not striking my mind. So he is passing on this to this guy, and he will move on. So why did I use this image for when? How is it related? Okay. When is used in English when one action triggers another. How this action, his action, will trigger his movement. As soon as he hands over this relay stuff, the stick to him, only then he can run. Till that time, he has to wait. So when this happens, this happens. So whenever you're using a when concept, in English or in other languages also, I suppose, but strictly I can speak for English, it does happen. When is used when one action becomes the reason for the other. Okay? I will come when my mother reaches home. Your friend is calling you saying that, what time are you coming? I will come when my mom reaches home. So when your mom reaches, that action will happen. So one action is dependent on the other. It will happen after another action happens. So that's his when. You ask, Mom, can I go to play? You can go to play when you finish your exams or when you finish your homework. It's a standard statement we've heard when we were small, when we were young. We heard this statement from our parents. You can go to play when you finish your homework. So one action will happen at the completion of the previous one. Right. So on the other side, you can see a clock. So one, let me use the same concept. Okay. So one is action oriented, action based. Another is time based. All right. So this is time based and this one, and this is action based. Oh, excuse me. So when can you retire? When can you retire? So for example, you're writing a retirement plan, blog on retirement. Okay, like for example, you're working for a finance organization, and a finance organization wants to sell a saving plan. So you can write stuff like, when can you retire? So if you have enough savings, you can retire, right? Nowadays, a lot of people, generally, the retirement age is 60 years. But there are a lot of people who have earned enough for their lives, even retire 40 years, 45 years, because they want to enjoy the remaining part of their life with the money they have earned. So, when is the best time to sleep? If you're writing if you're writing a fitness, health related blog, when is the best time to drink water? Can you see? Here it is, can be time based also, it can be action based also. You can say that as soon as you get up from bed, you can drink water. Or at 7 a.m., drink so much water if you're creating a timetable kind of a thing. So, when can be used in both ways, action based and time based. All right. So, now let's move on to the next concept. Now, here, what do you see? You see Sir, why are you making? My mouth is watering. What are you showing me? Is that thoughts coming to your mind? No? Then you're boring. To me, at least, it's coming. I'm showing you ice creams. On the left, you can see a nice butterscotch, and on the right, I see strawberry flavor. So, okay, it's written there, orange flavor. Sorry, it's written orange. I thought it's butterscotch. Nonetheless, I correct myself. Orange and strawberry flavor. So it is choice based. Okay, you can see or. Okay, so, oops. When is used in case of choice. Okay, which is the place you should be going in summer? So here you're talking about choice. Which are the colors? If you're writing a fashion blog, you can write which are the colors that are in fashion. Which are the colors in fashion? So whenever you're talking about some form of choice between this and this, which is the best place to be in summer, to visit in summer, stuff like that. If you're writing a travel blog, if you're writing career options, if you're talking about destinations, you're talking about universities, you're talking about various things, you're talking about games, you can have a game blog also. So, so you can use the which concept. Now, in various ways, which is used. Now, let's move on to the next concept. Here, what do you see? You see a spotlight on a lady. Okay. So, what does this denote? Who? Who stands for? Any guesses? You can type. You can type in the chat box if you know the answer. Who stands for person? Sorry, spelling is wrong. If you're writing personality based blogs about celebrities, about cricketers, about religious persons, you talk about politicians, about criminals, so you will be using a who concept. Who will be the next chief minister of Uttar Pradesh? Who will be the next uh, prime minister in Russia? I'm sorry, I don't know if they have prime minister. President they do have, Vladimir Putin. So I don't know if they have a prime minister post also. If you know, and you can leave the comment on, leave your answer as a comment. Hmm? All right. So things like that. Who killed? Who killed X? So here, person related. Who is behind this? So it's person related. Who who can um, who can be the player who can win the match for us? If you're talking about sports, for example, there's World Cup finals that is happening, and you want to write a blog on that. So you use who related. Who do you think uh, Virat Kohli will pick from X and Y? So again, it's who based. So your blog will revolve around the person. So that is also the case, guys. Now let's come to the final one. What? Actually, what is what we are introduced with from childhood. The first thing we are introduced with is what, but I'm bringing what in the last. There is a reason for that. Okay, I don't do things without reason, right? Just kidding, guys. Nothing like that. So I think there should be a bit of uh, flair of humor. Otherwise, the class will sound very boring. That's why here and there I crack some um, non-humorous jokes. It's just to make the a bit class bit lighter moment in the class. Okay, what? The answer is already given there. Whenever you want to talk about any concept, a concept is an idea actually. An idea. What is Android technology? So here you can give a definition, you can give a meaning. Definition is generally given by people who are experts in that field. Meaning is a common man's understanding about that definition or about that concept. That's the difference between meaning and definition. So, what is invariably used, okay, to talk about the meaning of something or the definition about something, or when you are explaining something? Explaining is talking more elaborately. The way you explain things is either you give reasons or you become very descriptive. Descriptive is you're talking in detail how it looks, the attributes. Now, um, what is what is it to be a celebrity? So you can say that to be very famous, having fans, and now leading a restricted life. Now people may not understand what does restricted life mean. How is restricted life affect or is part of a celebrity's life? So there you use an explanation. If a celebrity wants to go to shops, malls, want to go to uh, local eatery places or local tourist places, the person cannot go because a lot of people will come. There'll be security reasons, all these things. So here you are explaining. That's the difference. Okay, so that is what explanation is. Explanation is talking in detail, giving reasons and being more descriptive. Okay, so what is used for concepts? The other time we use what is in place of the concepts we've learned, like what place have you been lately? Instead of saying where, we're using what place have you been lately? A very good intrigued question for a blog. What place have you visited lately? Where have you been lately will mean I'll not give that effect. Okay, here you're punching the word place. There the word place is inside that word where. But here you have to explicitly use the word place. If you just say what have you been lately, it gives a different meaning. What have you been doing lately? That is what it means. If you say what uh, you've been being lately, so instead of that, make it very clear by using what place have you been lately, have been to lately, recently. Okay, if you're talking about time related thing, what time do you sleep? Now you're like a dietitian, you're like a health expert. Here you want to know what time do you eat. So it is the precise time. or uh, what time you feel awakened. Okay, to understand somebody's sleeping patterns, what time is best for someone to concentrate, what's the best time you can concentrate, what's the best time you can concentrate on your studies. If you're writing for students, if you're writing to students about study timetable during their exams, these blogs are well read, guys. These are all topics I'm giving you, all ideas to create topics blogs on. All right, what you like. So instead of choice, which one do you want? You can use the words like, prefer, favorite. What is, for lack of space, I've just removed the verb there. What do you like? We should say. I've removed those uh, because of lack of space. Basically, the idea over here is liking, preference, favorite. What is your favorite food? If you're talking about any food blog, what's your favorite flavor? Stuff like that. All right. Now, how is related to method? I've already told. What is the method of cooking Spanish spaghetti? You are mentioning. What's the method? What's the method to make Italian pizza? Actually, pizza is from there. Uh, Italian pasta. Pasta is actually from Italy. But here we are specifying the reason is because though the origin is from Italy, but people have known it from America. So many people might think that pizza is originally from America, but that isn't the case. Pasta is from America, but which is not the case. So in order to make it that this is genuinely Italian style, so that's the reason that Italian word is used. Like if you want to say um, Moghli biryani, so because biryani Mughals invented it. So in order to make it that it is authentic, it's the best. In order to bring that factor, build that factor into it, use that extra word. How to, what is the method to make Moghli biryani, Hyderabad biryani? Because a lot of people love biryani, but they are extremely affi- affinated towards Hyderabadi biryani, dum biryani. They use a lot of restaurants you can see. They say Hyderabadi dum biryani. Why? It's because that method of cooking is highly appreciated. All right. Now, what's his name? Okay. So finally, about a person also, if you're talking about. Now, did you understand, guys, the connection between where, when, who, what, how, why, and how is that connected to what? So all these other who, why, where, when, how is inbuilt, or it can be built with what also. Most of you may have not known this. You might have been using it, but you may not have been aware. So this is very important because this will help you in your writing immensely. All right. Right. Now let me look at one of our students' work. One of our student Atif um sent me a blog. Now let's look at his blog and let's um, evaluate it. Just a minute, guys. I'm trying to open the document. If you're not able to see, just bear with me. What's happening? Okay, so I think we have it here. Okay, so in OBS, excuse me. Let me see if the Word document is visible. MS Word. Okay, I'll do one thing, guys. I think it's not working. Let me get this off. Yeah, I managed to get that. So, all right. Okay. So first of all, great job, Atif, for doing it. The others haven't even sent me. It will not work this way, guys. If you want to be uh, skilled, you want to be competent, you want whatever promises I made, if you want that to happen, you must make effort. You must do the assignments. We are learning. Don't fear of falling. If you fall more now, you will not fall in real life. This is classroom setup. That's why classrooms have been designed, have been developed, so that a classroom knows for sure that we are dealing with people who don't know, who are not good at it. So, so there's no problem whatsoever if you make mistakes. This is the time where you should make mistakes and learn. All right. So he's used a blog. He's created a blog about careers-based jobs. Okay. This is also now here. Can we use the which concept? Which is better, careers or jobs? Correct. So a which is inbuilt here in the topic title, and the image you can see job and career. The images are so attractive. Anybody anybody who sees this will feel tempted to know the difference. So it's a very good to start off. Choose your future. So it's a awesome image to include, because everybody are concerned about their future, and they will feel it's something that is very important for them. Now here, I don't know if you have written this, Atif. I doubt. Maybe you've done copy paste. Uh, if you've written, damn good. The language is very good. But if you've not um, written it yourself, if copy pasted, still good job. But I will encourage you to learn from other people's writing, because you have to develop the ability to write on your own. You cannot always depend, because whatever you want to say will not be available there. Then how will you communicate? Then that will become a problem. So uh, let me just quickly read what's given there. Is every person passionate about the things he she is pursuing? When is one truly passionate while doing jobs? And if one is not passionate about what he she is doing does, then how can we strive to incorporate passion in life? These are few questions that instantly come to mind as we speculate over the word passion. Now, the thing started from careers versus jobs, and then it is drifted into about passion. Now, I am a bit confused. Am I reading a blog on jobs and careers, or I am learning what passion is? Do you see? So here there is clear um, deflection. All right. Now let's go ahead and see. Follow your passion. Passion 90% sports, art, dance. Jobs 3% sports, art, dance. Passion is the difference between having a job or having a career. Now, I very well understand the intention of you using it, but I will say that to a novice reader, a reader who is reading in a sense of urgency. See, when do people read blogs? People generally read blogs when they are traveling in a metro station, in a metro train, um, when they are in a Ola Uber taxi, when people are waiting for someone. These are the times when people want to spend spend that time productively. Many people choose this time to read, because other times we are occupied with something else. So they want you to get to the point straight. They don't want you to keep going round and round and round, for them to understand what are you trying to communicate. All right. Passion is the difference between having a job or having a career. Now what does this statement tell us? Are they saying that passion is having a job, or are they saying passion is having a career? So it is again another question inside a question. Okay, so we should start unfolding it. All right, now let's move on. Career versus job. Now he has written something about career versus job. Okay, here there is a bit of, okay, now I'll quickly read it out. One might think that career and job are more or less similar terms. However, in actuality, these terms are very different. A career is about setting long term goals to achieve the greater good you desire or foresee for your life, whereas a job is just going to work, earn a paycheck. A career is where you plan your every step towards achieving the long term goals you have set for yourself, which is not the case in a job. The real difference between a career and job is one's attitude. Primarily, a job is taken with an intention of earning money. One solely focuses on getting the work done without really being passionate about it. Because in the end, the only expectation is getting a paycheck, whereas a career is a complete journey of hard work, plans, and efforts. It's a chain which takes you to the ladder of success. One does more than expected and learn more what is needed while fulfilling daily routines just to accomplish that long term and meaningful aim. Career helps in setting goals and acquiring valuable skills, building professional network, gaining experience, continuing in our pursuits of earning promotion and raise. Wise people say money is not everything, but a person would choose to sit in a sedan rather than in a bus. Truly, money can't buy happiness, but the society in which we live today, one needs money to get things one loves. Only some people really get to do what they love and be absolutely happy with it. Therefore, though it is important to have a career or a job which provides a paycheck, the real key to happiness is doing what one loves. Chasing a dream and rising up to what one loves is very tough and often gives birth to uncertainty because the career might or might not take off, but it's certainly worth a try. Life is not about having a big bank balance, it's about how satisfied one is at the end of the day. So, right. So, fairly a good piece of writing. Um, the thing is that it could be, I will write a piece of work on the same thing so you can see the difference. You can understand what the difference is. See, guys, writing develops over a period of time. Okay, so you need not get discouraged initially if you are not exactly or near perfect. You need not give up writing. Even today, I'm learning writing. I've been writing for years together now, but even today, I feel somewhere I still need to improve. So that urge to improve should never die in you. That's when you never become complacent. You don't become, okay, I've learned everything now. And ego will not set in. If you feel that I have not achieved the pinnacle or the perfection, that's why I use the word near perfect. All right. So it's a good topic to choose from. It's a very debatable topic. It's a very a topic which, because as children are getting born, they're growing up and they have come to a point where they are deciding which career to choose, which job. Um it's a quite a valid. There are some very valid points which the author has made. If Atif has written this, he's made some valid points. I will try to write a piece of writing similar on this topic. I will use his ideas, and then I will show you the difference. So then you can learn something from it. But please, I'm not criticizing here, um or I'm not commenting here. I'm actually criticizing here. So a criticism is showing where are the areas of improvement. Okay, take it with a sense of appreciation. You've done a fantastic job. I appreciate that. Keep the good job going. But obviously, here you are here to learn. So obviously, if I point out where it could be better, that's how you can learn. All right. Motivation to work hard. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Okay, it's a good proverb. It's a good proverb. So because these type of proverbs, they say a lot. They synthesize a lot of information in one or two lines. So it's a very good idea to have uh, proverbs in your blogs, because that will add weightage and credibility to your work without you uh, actually writing it. It's somebody else written, but at least you've researched it and it is fitting it is being relevant. You're using that you get credit for that. You get appreciated. So let's see what he's written about motivation. When a person chooses to do something which he or she loves, they always they are always motivated and passionate to do it even better than they expect. They don't worry about the late hours or fear negative results. They just keep giving their best without having the feeling of being forced to do it. That's a very nice, very nice stuff about motivation. This is what motivation is about. That nobody is forcing you to do something, you're willingly doing things. So that's about motivation. Quite a good thing. Hard work beats talent. So another image. Being creative. So Atif also has got the ability to use a lot of images. When a person does something he is passionate about, or he or she always has ideas and plans to make it better and efficient, one cannot be creative if he or she keeps doing a dead end job with no room for exploring and manifesting ideas. Yes, it's also talking about the uh, where creativity is coming from. Creativity comes if you're passionate about something, and it is also telling that you cannot be creative if you're doing mundane jobs which you don't like. You cannot be creative because you're not willing to, you're forced to do things. Now that's what passion makes you to do. If you meet challenges, you look for an alternate solution. Okay, so being passionate is the mother of every greatness. Yes, that's true. Obstacles. So passion avoids you, helps you to overcome obstacles, right? So obstacles is whatever hindrances. Choose a job for the right reasons. So in the end, always choose your happiness and find a career or a job where you feel. Guys, there is a small misunderstanding over here. Um, it's misinterpreted that a job is um, not part of a career. Job and careers can be exclusive. Like for example, I want to become. Uh, uh, Let me give a real time example. I went to UK to do my masters in marketing practice. Okay, over there, over there, I have done. I have worked as a waiter in a restaurant. I have worked as a till operator in a petrol gas station. Now that's a job. My career is to becoming a marketing expert. Now clearly there is a difference. All right. Now I worked in a beauty salon, a very famous celebrity salon in London. I worked there as a marketing manager. So my career is to become a marketing expert. Here my job is of being a marketing manager. So there can be instances where jobs, invariably it should be, jobs are related to your career. But at times you do jobs which you are forced to do. Like for example, I had to pay for my fees. So I wanted to earn money. For that reason, I used to do odd jobs. I used to do jobs which are not directly related to my industry, my area of study. So that's the difference the author is talking about in the difference between job and career. But do not get confused that jobs are not part of your career, because being a marketing manager was part of my career. In Nigeria, I was a marketing manager there, marketing head. So being a marketing head is part of my uh, career plan, right? In my career, I wanted to become a marketing expert, marketing. uh, practitioner, and being a marketing head is being a that job is part of my career. It's helping me set my career is everything put together, that in long term, what where do you land, whereas job is what you're doing in order to earn money. Yes, obviously earning money should be there. How do you survive then if you don't earn money? How do you go take care of yourself, your family? So here the thing is slightly misinterpreted. We get the feeling that jobs and careers are completely different. No, that's not the case. And passion, you can be in your job of your career, but be non-passionate about it. Passion is different, because though I was a waiter, I used to speak to my clients. My speaking ability, my ability to understand customers' needs, I used to go and tell the chef that customer likes this flavor. So there I'm doing part of marketing. So it's not necessary if the job is not directly related to um, being a waiter. I also used to see what are the hours.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا
Yes. So, um, all right. I lost the train of thought. Okay, so that's what I was talking about, saying that it's not always one against the other. Okay, job is part of a career. Like I was working as a waiter. All right, my career was not to become a waiter or in the hotel industry, but I used to maintain a register of the regular visitors, maintain a record, the phone numbers, their email addresses. So anytime if there is a birthday, we used to send a message to them, invite them to come and spend their uh, birthday party with our restaurant. We used to send birthday wishes. Anytime anything special used to happen, buffets and other things, we used to inform.